What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to make a video. This is your man Abdurrahman, trucking with the $1 million plan. How to make $1 million in 6 years, or how to be a millionaire in 6 years. I haven't made a video in a while. Been so busy and made some changes. Everything, all in all, has been good since I got the truck. Recently, I've had a lot of expenses as far as breakdowns, but this is to be expected. You know, once your truck gets around 500,000 miles, expect some replacement, you know, for the parts. But once you get through that year, usually things start to slow down. You know, maybe after about 2 years, you'll start replacing the parts that needed to be replaced. Before, I was with a company out of Texas. Some of you who've seen my other videos may have remembered the company Texas Load Runners. It's an alright company. You know, I do have some bad things to say about it. But you know, in life and in business, you know, sometimes it's better to you know, if you don't have something good to say, just don't say anything. So I'm probably gonna leave it pretty much at that. But I've made a change to Landstar. I went through orientation last week. The process was a little bit long because I was working and I was working with TX Load Runners and trying to you know, do all the application process for Landstar. Landstar wanted me basically to do everything that I needed to do as far as the truck, DOT physical or drug tests, hazmat, you know, get everything done prior to orientation. So that way when you go into orientation, you are ready to go. You don't have anything else to do except for learn the Landstar way, so to speak. So it was about a 3-month process for me. It took me a little bit longer because I wasn't really sure I wanted to go to Landstar, and I wanted to do my research. And I would encourage anyone who's who wants to go work for a company or to go drive with a company to do your research. Talk to other drivers. Go online. You have many load boards that drivers will make comments about the company, whether it's good or bad, and you can get a good you know, a good idea of the company. Excuse me. You will notice that the good companies, you're not going to hear a lot of bad things about them. You're not going to see a lot of bad things on load boards, but of course you are going to see some, because people always have something negative to say. But you look at the overall, and I like to talk to drivers face to face, and so I talked to Landstar drivers and got their opinion. I didn't hear any bad information about Landstar, no bad opinions, only good positive things, which is quite rare. I also checked the truckload awards to see how they rated, you know, with other companies, and they are consistently at the top, if not at the top. Like 2015, they are one of the best companies to drive for. They won overall best company for owner operators. I believe it was in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. So this is a good sign, you know, of the company. If anybody doesn't know about, you know, they're not aware of truckload, then you know, you can check it out online. So fast forward to orientation, I have to say that orientation was great, which I've been to many orientations, and you can't say that. I really enjoyed the Landstar orientation. It was top-notch, A1, first class. They treated you with professionalism, with respect, treated you like an adult. Some people may understand what I'm talking about. Some orientations, you know, they treat you like you're a child. You know, you have to ask to go to the bathroom, things like this. At Landstar, you just get up and go. You don't need to ask anybody. If you miss some information, you can come back and ask a question. They gave us smoke, you know, I don't smoke, but they gave us breaks where you can smoke or do whatever. I found the instructor to be knowledgeable, friendly, funny, interesting. It wasn't a lot of fluff, like a lot of nonsense. We went over the important things. But most importantly, like I said, they treat you as a professional. And so a lot of this information you're going to have to review on your own. They give you all the tools. It's up to you to read through the tools and to learn the Landstar way. But they give you the main points, the main bullet points. And they give you the training that you need to have. I learned some new things there, and new things, different ways to look at, a different way to look at things. Like, for example, they gave us an example of, you know, when you're out there driving, this may be important for other drivers as it was for me, but dealing with road rage and stress and things like this, which everybody can go through, but, you know, to look at everyone on the road as your family. You know, everyone loves their family, their friends, so, you know, when you're driving next to someone and they're aggravating you or someone cuts you off or whatever, just imagine if that was your wife. Imagine if those were your kids in the back. Imagine if that was your mom or your brother. You know, so when you have this mindset, you're going to be more safety conscious. So the food was great. It was no pizza. You know, I've been to many orientations where they want to feed you junk food, you know, sandwiches and stuff like this, pizza. They had catered food brought in, vegetarian meals. You know, it was like a buffet type style food, you know, not buffet, but kind of like a cafeteria style food. And I thought the food was delicious. I thought it was really good, which I was shocked. The facility was top notch, just from top to bottom. Landstar is unbelievable. They put us up in a great hotel. I stayed at the Hampton Inn. Some people stayed at the La Quinta Hotel. If anybody knows about these hotels, you know, they are top-notch hotels. Some companies will put you in a roach motel, you know, and you don't even want to step foot in the place, let alone sleep in the bed. So Landstar was great. What else? So orientation was for 2 days. Now fast forward into working. The other company that I was with, I was, if I can get the sun out of here because it's, the other company that I was with, I was booking my own loads on a load board and finding all my freight, dealing with brokers and all this, so I have experience doing this. Landstar is the same system. You find all your loads. You don't have a dispatcher. You have to call the agent and book the load, find out the information, plan your trips. Everything's up to you. Basically, Landstar, the way I see it is, it's like having your own authority. You're totally independent, but you're just running on their authority, and they give you access to the greatest load board that I've ever seen. Anybody has any experience dispatching or anything, or finding your own loads on load boards, this thing is unbelievable. So many tools on it to help you to do your job. It's just completely awesome. I find the loads to be good paying loads. I can see someone making great money here. I see myself making great money here. I haven't had a full week, but I'll let you know, my first full week's pay, which should be coming up this Friday coming up. And I'll let you guys know how things are going. I would encourage any owner operator to come over here. This is the place to be if you have the gumption or the get up and go and do what you need to do to run your business. If you want to have a dispatcher find your loads, you want to sit around and play video games, you don't want to do a lot of work except for hold the steering wheel, then this is not the place for you. But if you really want to grab the bull by the horns and run a business and grow your business, like being a millionaire in 6 years, I think this is going to be the place. I will let you know, keep you posted. It's 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna run. Keep it safe. Enjoy your family. Work hard. You guys be safe out there. Take care. Signing out.